and welcome to Tay. My name is Taylor, and today I'm going to be doing a beginner tutorial about how to do decreases in your crochet for single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, and treble crochet stitches. These are all essentially the same concept, but they're all worked a little bit different, so I wanted to make sure to go over all four options for you. We're going to be starting with a single crochet. So you can see here I have a row of 10 single crochet, and then I've just worked a couple so we can work more in the middle. So the concept of a decrease is that you're taking 2 stitches and you're turning them into 1 stitch. You're going to use this if you want your work to do something like a ripple or a chevron, or if you're working amigurumi and you need like your head to get smaller. It's used honestly a lot, and you're going to need to know how to do decreases. If you're reading a pattern, you might see, like for a double crochet decrease, it might say DC, a space, and then DEC, or it could say DC 2 TOG, which means double crochet 2 together, which is the same thing as a decrease, and it would just change from double crochet to single crochet or half double crochet if it's a different one. So let's go over how to do a decrease in a single crochet. So what you're going to want to do to start is you're going to take your hook and you're going to insert it into the first of the 2 stitches you want to decrease. So we're going to insert our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull up a loop, but we're going to leave those 2 loops on our hook. We're then going to go into the next stitch, and we're going to do the exact same thing, and we're going to yarn over and pull up a loop, and we're going to have 3 stitches on our hook. So you can see one of the loops is coming from the stitch from before, one is coming from the first one, and then one is coming from the second one. And then we're going to yarn over, and we are going to pull through all 3 of those stitches. And that is how you do a decrease. So I'll show you that again. We're going to go into the first stitch that we want to decrease, pull up a loop, 2 loops on the hook, go into the second one, pull up a loop, 3 stitches on the hook, and then we can pull through all 3 of those loops, and then we have a decrease. So you can see here we have 2 stitches and then 2 decreases there. And these are going to change the way that your work behaves as well. If you were to do 2 decreases in a row but not add any stitches, it would end up being more of a V shape, which is super interesting. If you add the same number of stitches that you decrease, you can get like a nice ripple wave. It's actually a really fun way to make your work more interesting. But that's how you're going to do that with a single crochet. So if we move on to a half double crochet, it's going to be the same concept, but slightly different with more loops at the end. So what we're going to do here is we are going to yarn over, insert into that first stitch that we want to decrease into, yarn over and pull up a loop, and we have 3 stitches on our hook. Okay? Then we are going to yarn over, go through that next stitch that we want to work through, and then yarn over and pull up a loop with 5 stitches on our hook. And then we are going to yarn over and pull through all 5. And this can be a little tricky at first if you want to do it all in one go. You can go through like 2 at a time if it's easier for you, but you need to go through all 5 of those stitches. And that is your half double crochet decrease. So to show you that again, we're going to yarn over, go into the first one, and pull up a loop for 3 stitches on your hook. Yarn over, go into the next one, pull up a loop for 5 stitches on your hook. And then you can yarn over and go through all 5 stitches for a half double crochet decrease. So the next stitch we have is a double crochet. And for this one, we are going to start by yarning over, inserting into that first stitch that we want to decrease into, and pull up a loop. Now, unlike the half double crochet, we are going to work some of these loops. So what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over and pull through the first 2, but leave the last 2 loops on your hook. Then we're going to yarn over and go into the next stitch, pull up a loop for 4 loops on your hook, and then work those first 2. So yarn over, pull through 2, so that we have 3 on our hook. So we have 1 coming from the second stitch, 1 from the first, and then 1 from the previous stitch. And then we can yarn over and pull through all 3, and then we get that little pyramid, upside down V shape. So to show you that again, we're going to yarn over, go through the first of the 2 stitches, and pull up a loop, 3 stitches on your hook, okay? Then we're going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 stitches, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, then we can yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 3. So we can see those 2 decreases right there. And our final stitch is the treble crochet, the big tall boy. So for the treble crochet, we're going to yarn over twice, so that you get those 3 on the hook, and then insert into the first of the 2 stitches. We're going to pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, but leave the last 2 on your hook, okay? And then we're going to double yarn over again and go into the second stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. So we now have 5 loops on our hook. We can yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2, and then we'll have 3 loops on our hook. And we can see it comes from the previous stitch, the first stitch, and the second stitch. And then what we're going to do is yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And you can see there that these make that same little V, upside down V that goes into a single stitch here. So we'll just do that one more time. So yarn over twice, insert into the first one, pull up a loop, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So we have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over twice, insert into the second stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, until you have 3 loops on your hook, and then we yarn over and pull through all 3. And you can also do this for 3 stitches if you wanted to, and you would end up at this point where you have 3 loops on your hook, and then you would just do it again. So you can go ahead and go into the next one, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, you're gonna have 4 loops on your hook, and then you would yarn over and pull through all of those, and then you would get these 3 that all go into 1 stitch. That's a little more rarely used. You're gonna see the regular 2-stitch decrease more often, but you would just repeat the process for any of the stitches in another stitch to get that 3rd one. But that's how easy it is to do decreases in the 4 most common crochet stitches. This is something you're going to use a lot, so you might want to practice this a little bit and get that into your head. Honestly, crochet is all about repetition, so you just need to get the concepts into your head and then understand how they work. And decreases are so easy to do. You don't really have to think that hard about them. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more beginner how-to videos just like this one, all about crochet. I really, really enjoy sharing my favorite craft with you, so if you enjoyed this video, just stick around, hang out. I'm having a lot of fun. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a marvelous day.